Lie back. Would it comfort you if I were to say the Primarchs, all of them, are but a means to an end?
I do not understand. Forgive me.
The Imperium is not for the post-humans, but for mankind. You know this. You helped me to manage them, to direct their efforts. The legions and their sires are conquerors' tools, and nothing more.
You mean the Thunder Warriors?
Like them, burning brightly but briefly. But the Emperor and I could not conduct the Great Crusade with gen-enhanced mortals. We needed something greater, something stronger to reclaim the stars. And in order to control it, we needed a lifespan for the Legiones Astartes that had nothing to do with aging or timed infirmity. Believe me when I say it, Sybil Niaster, this was always intended to be the final act of the crusade. We wanted the Primarchs to turn against one another, against their father. Be assured, we maneuvered each of them from the moment of their rediscovery, pitting them against one another, stoking their brotherly rivalries with his unequal favor. It was not difficult, no more so than positioning pieces on a Cheops board. Those who could not be managed well, they would never reach the end game. Oh, do not weep, my dear. You fear that the Emperor cannot control his sons, and yet I tell you that this war is the method of that control. The Primarchs have no more free will than we gave them.
Can it be true?
My failure was in underestimating the true enemy. The ruinous powers have emboldened their champions among the 18, and the war began before we were ready. And so, every toll of that bell gives me pause to question. Was this death one we intended, or yet another innocent soul I might have saved? That is my burden to bear, and I do so that the Emperor may concentrate on the final battle to come.
Will he win?
The future is not my area of expertise. I trust in his vision, as we all must. I am here, Sybil. I am here. You must sleep. I won't let go. Let yourself fall. Let yourself fall, and he will catch you. This I swear. Give yourself to him.
The dawn came. The first paling of the eastward horizon over Gangjiang had a peculiar golden quality to it, even through the grimy haze above the sprawling refugee camps and the polychromatic shimmer of the palace's active void shields. Malcador remained at Niaster's bedside, watching as the sun climbed over the horizon, bathing the old Himalaya in its serene light. He could remember every detail of every sunrise he had ever seen, and they were many, and yet he could not recall another that held both the perfect beauty and sadness of this one. He still held her cold hand, and he looked down at the tiny golden charm that lay beside it. The Imperial Eagle's sighted eye was a single emerald, no larger than a pinhead.
You promised. You promised me it wouldn't be like this. I lied to them to spare their sorrow, even as I envy their mortality. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart.
Swallowing his grief, his loneliness, Malcador gently laid the astropath's hands upon her chest in the sign of the Aquila, with the charm neatly placed on top. Then he rose from the chair and looked upon her one last time.
Goodbye, old friend.
Slowly, he drew up his hood and raised one open hand to the shadows. His staff flew through the air into his waiting grip. With a dazzling flare, the scythe flame sprang into life at its head once more. He was Malcador. He was the Sigillite. He was First Lord of the Imperium. And he knew, with all certainty, that the end was coming.